I'm hot. I'm big. No. No!
My name is Daniel Lugo, and I believe in fitness.
Hey, what's happening? It's Trey in Miami, the place of murder, mayhem, bodybuilders, steroids, chainsaws, and tasers. Yep, it all adds up to pain and gain. That's Mark Wahlberg and The Rock Dwayne Johnson's new movie. I had a chance to sit down with them and talk about this true story. What was your first reaction when you kind of started perusing this?
I just thought there was no way in hell that this actually happened. I read the script, it said based on a true story, and it said it's impossible.
Right.
I mean, you know. But you can't make this kind of stuff up. And then I read the articles and I watched the documentary, and it was like, wow, let's do this, because you don't get to play these kind of outrageous characters that often. So I certainly jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was excited about you know, and just in terms as an actor looking for a role like this, wanting a role like this is such a departure from what I generally do, and wanting to surprise the audience, and shock them, and also have them embrace it. I was fortunate enough. I had a guy like Mark, by the way, who's been around, had these types of roles too before, is able to sink his teeth into them, and help and support, by the way, me on set too. So loved it.
You just can't kidnap a guy and take his things. That's so illegal.
Well, sure we can. Victor Kershaw is a criminal prick who deserves bad stuff to happen to him.
We go through with this. Nobody gets hurt, right?
Oh, man. We snatch him.
There he is!
We grab him. He signs a few signatures. We give him a protein shake. You don't even know what happened. I watched a lot of movies, Paul. I know what I'm doing.
I've never seen you do this kind of character before, so it was just fascinating to watch you kind of tear it up.
Well, I love the writing, just on a sort of page-to-page dialogue level. It's a completely crazy story. When you're reading a script like that and it's so unpredictable, you really don't know where you're going.
Right.
You don't know your footing. There is no footing.
I'm sitting there watching this film going, wow, this is not the Michael Bay that we're used to seeing. This is really kind of going outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Was this your...
No, this was my comfort zone. I love this stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, well,
love
that's
this.
cool. Okay, that's
but it's
really
not
good
the
to know.
best when, like Dwayne in the hotel, because we were shooting on a shoestring budget. The sun's going down in the hotel, and we're not coming back here, Dwayne. So we've got a page scene here, which would take 2-3 hours to shoot. We got 17 minutes. So give me your A game. Roll. Let's go. You know?
Oh, my
I swear to
gosh.
God, it was like that fast.
The Sun Gym Gang has successfully acquired every asset you had.
What happens now?
Now I go to work.
I gotta get a pump.
That's it. It's good. It hurts. I know it does. That's it. Get it.
Was that difficult? I mean, as far as the balancing act of... I mean, there's humor in this, but it's and we call it a comedy, in the title, but it's not really a comedy.
Also, to backtrack a little bit, you couldn't even do it that way without the comedy because the situation is so ridiculous, right? Like it wouldn't make sense to viewers. I don't think you'd be able to grasp it, because it's so crazy.
There's some sympathy, for these characters, which I thought was, I came out of there being feeling a little weird about it. How was that, trying to get that across?
I think that's the most important aspect of the movie that makes it work. Michael really gave you a humane insight to these guys to where you could relate to them. So when they commit these crimes, you can kind of see yourself in their position. And everybody you root for at the end, everybody you root for at the beginning, you hate at the end. Everybody you hate at the beginning, you root for at the end. So there's this 180 effect that draws you in and keeps you going along with the story.
You said no violence.
And I meant it when I said it, I swear to God.
I cannot kill.
Duly noted. Look, when this is over, we'll all go camping, all right?
Okay.